Now, welcome back everybody to the channel. In today's video, we are back in California, here on the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. And what can I say? It is very nicely represented here, indeed. I mean, right now we're flying above the airport of Burbank here, and literally everything you can normally find in, these California areas are here. These nice houses, we can see some mountains. Every feature is implemented. There's a wildfire over there. But wait. A wildfire in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020? I wonder what the cause of that would be. Just kidding. Yes, everybody! Finally, we have in-game wildfires in the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, something that wasn't really implemented before. Now, this wildfire is made possible thanks to this add-on right here, Hollywood on Fire, which you can freely download. This actually looks very cool. And so, yes, everybody, we can finally, properly, realistically simulate flying around California, especially if there are, YouTubers around who started. Just kidding. Yes. There's actually even some fire trucks here. Talking about, putting out a wildfire, let's do that today, because you guys probably remember that one video I did a few weeks ago on that wildfire plane that is actually working that we have for the flight simulator. Yes, everybody, this one. Let's just ignore the fact that it's literally the worst reviewed add-on for the flight simulator ever. That's another story. Let's today hop into this interesting airplane and save some fires, everybody. Alright, so welcome aboard this magnificent plane. Let's just actually, let's just take it off right here. We're right now at Santa Monica Airport, which isn't the biggest airport, but it'll be fine enough for this interesting one. Now, of course, you wouldn't normally find this kind of plane in California for fighting wildfires. You would normally see actual DC-10 tankers, which are quite badass. No, these kind of amphibious aircraft are mostly used these days, I think in the south of France still, by some very badass pilots. I mean, this one, for example, actually also even has a French registration. Interesting pronunciation of registration. Anyway, let's go ahead and actually land this plane on the ocean. It is amphibious, and we have to land it, of course, on the ocean to fill up the water that we can put out the wildfire, which is right here in the Hollywood Hill. Quite lit, if you ask me. I haven't actually made a lit reference so far in this video, which is interesting. Anyway, let's land this literally worst rated plane. And I can already see why it's literally the worst rated plane. I mean, look at the artificial horizon. It's just broken. Why is that? Great. But as long as our plane will fly and stuff. All right, good. Let's maybe try to come in for a bit of a landing, which will hopefully work. Oh, no, actually, it doesn't work. I forgot. The reason why this plane is literally the worst rated plane as well is that the throttle just doesn't work. So you cannot properly land it. All you can basically do is literally crash it to the ground because the throttle is stuck at 80% power. Here we go, yeah. That's the way to land this plane. Yes, I know, we're all about realism here on the channel. But there we go. Now, we have landed our plane here. Let's go ahead now and fill it up with water. Now, this should be fairly simple right here. We just have to turn this one right here, the water system. And I think the tanks now automatically fill up. We're going to see some green lights here on the dashboard. And then our plane, is filled with water. Come on, here we go. Oh, yes, there we go. Now, we finally have green tanks. Let's go ahead and take off. We're heading towards the beach. I hope we can... Can you overrun the ocean? Yeah, probably. Okay, let's take off. Come on. Full power. Here we go. Everything's good. Yes. Here we go. Now we're taking off with the water tanks. I don't know what's that coming out of the engine. Is that just a vortex or... What is that? This plane is so weird. I hate this. The problem is that literally this is the only way we can save this fire here on Hollywood Hills. And I also like how there's this smog here. Is that actually also an effect here from the fire that's implemented in the flight simulator? That would be really cool. Yeah, that's just a smoke. And it's like an actual thing when there's a wildfire in California, which there is all the time. All right, so let's maybe get ready for dropping of the water. I guess for that one, we just have to open the water doors. All right, armed. At least it's armed. What else does the manual say? Push button E to drop water. Yeah, you know what? We can just use the button that I always use. The emergency water dump lever. I think that'll do. All right, so I can already see the fire right here. This is gonna go great. And damn, this smoke effect is really, really cool and actually really realistic. Nice. Alrighty, so Hollywood Hills, are you ready? Let's go. Let's get the hand on the emergency water dump and let's go. We are literally flying above the fire right now. So 3, 2, 1, now. Yes, there we go. Yes, actual water is coming out of our aeroplane. There we go. Good. Good. Has that helped? I think it has helped. Does look a little bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, and uh-oh, something's wrong with her. Oh, our plane has died. I didn't know that. What the hell? Okay, that's interesting. You know, I just really love this add-on. Seriously, our plane is dead. You know what? Maybe we had an engine fire. I don't know. You know, that would probably be the most ironic thing in life, to have a fire emergency on a literal firefighting plane. Would go. Great. No, this plane is just trash, or this add-on. I don't know. The engines just genuinely just went out for no reason at all. Great. Anyway, talking about going out, let's see if the fire went out and, you know, that didn't help anything at all, what we just did, you know, fly from the ocean with this plane. And that went well. That's probably because, well, firefighting is just not implemented in the flight simulator. It's like the thing, the only way to put out this fire now is literally to uninstall this add-on. Yeah, no, it doesn't work here like this. So... yeah, this is basically for aesthetics only, right? It's a fixed effect here in the Los Angeles region. There will always now be the smoke unless I uninstall this add-on. You know what? I like this more because literally that's kind of the realistic state of California, not getting rid of the fires either. That's great. But I do have one other thing that you can try in order to, well, get rid of the fire. That's a good thing about having a literal fire engine here. Yes, everybody. This is the grand return of the Oshkosh Striker, which was released for the flight simulator a few months ago for, like, no reason. Well, basically now there is a reason to put out this fire that says some... where's Hollywood even? I don't even know. This is just a great one. Actually, you can even spray some, you know, water and stuff, and we can control it, which is really cool. Oh, yeah. So, let's go ahead and actually join the other forces of firefighting right here. Where are they? Hey, where are they gone? All right, they're all dead now. So, it's now our turn. Let's go ahead and spawn ourselves here. Perfect. Now let's help out. Come on, can we do this? Yes, we can spray stuff even. Which, why is it going up? Oh, damn, that is some strong fire rejecting the water. It does kind of kindly reject it, doesn't it? Come on. We have to get it a little bit more into the action. Come on, full power. Let's get down. I've just noticed how stupid this video is, but I mean, that's kind of the flight simulator these days. There are so many weird add-ons. Great. Look at this. Not really working here either, is it? Yes, sir, buddy. What a hopeless case of not being able to fight the fire with an airport truck. Sorry. It's now... all right, let's get you down. Well, have fun, Hollywood Hills. There's no way we can get rid of those now. Yes, everybody. You know, that's the good thing about, you know, the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. You can literally be anything you want. You can be a firefighter. You can be a pilot. You can be a car driver and stuff. Just with the help of magic add-ons that are mostly broken. I mean, look at... what's wrong with the water right here? It used to work. That's great. But, so, yeah, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad that we could help. Not... and thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow as always. Good night. Now, thank you to all my members here on YouTube like Spice, Robbie, Middle Aged, Levi, Junk in the Trunk, Mubarak, Darren K, Oh Man, Moritz, John, Kelly Chaos, Death Rider, Ragings, Noah, Yes Aviation, British 001, Saturn, Cat, Suno, Shadow, New York, and Jackie Boy.